The article describes a young girl, Salish, who is preparing for a date with a boy named James while anticipating her father's overprotective behavior. Salish and James plan to prank her dad, who has a history of testing her with awkward situations. As they get ready, Salish's brother, Hudson, is involved in the prank to ensure their dad follows them. Salish turns off her location to make her dad worry, and he reacts by trying to track her down. The date begins with a dance class, which Salish hopes will make her dad uncomfortable. However, her dad and brother are determined to keep an eye on her, leading to a series of humorous and tense moments as they attempt to spy on the date without getting caught. As the date progresses, they plan to visit a mall, where Salish hopes to escalate the prank further, while her dad expresses his disapproval of her dating at such a young age. The narrative continues with the unfolding events of the date and the father's attempts to intervene, setting the stage for more comedic situations. The prank escalates as Salish and James enlist the help of a stranger to mislead her dad about their whereabouts. As they navigate the mall, James awkwardly sings to Salish, creating a scene that draws attention. Meanwhile, Salish's dad, alerted by the stranger, becomes increasingly anxious, believing they are getting too close. The tension builds as Salish and James try to keep their date lighthearted while her dad searches for them. They decide to use a photo booth to capture their moments, intending to leave the photos behind as a clue for her dad. As they take pictures, Salish's brother Hudson and his friends monitor the situation, hoping to gather evidence of the date's authenticity. The plan takes a turn when Hudson decides to plant a microphone on Salish to eavesdrop on her conversation with James. As they continue their date, Salish and James flirt, and the atmosphere becomes more intimate, leading Hudson to suspect that their feelings might be genuine. The group watches closely, noting how easily Salish and James hold hands, which raises alarms about the seriousness of their connection. The plan takes a chaotic turn when a confrontation breaks out between James and another boy, Kaido, who also has feelings for Salish. The situation intensifies as Hudson tries to keep everything under control while ensuring that the prank remains believable. As the group strategizes, they decide to take Salish into a secluded theater for the final act of the prank, where James is supposed to present her with a promise ring. When the moment arrives, James dramatically declares his feelings and offers the ring, leading Salish to believe the date is turning serious. However, just as the tension peaks, Salish reveals that she was aware of the prank all along, having noticed the signs and the involvement of her family. The prank is ultimately exposed, and Jordan, who had been watching from the sidelines, joins in on the fun, revealing that he was in on the joke too. The atmosphere shifts from tension to celebration as they all acknowledge the effort put into the prank, culminating in a heartfelt moment of gratitude for their audience and the support they received.